All right, let's go right through this. I don't have much time, but I want to get this through. All right, Jets Pats. I got I guess the Jets winning. I guess I don't feel good about it. I think the Pats could come out there and just slap them in the face and completely stun everyone because everyone's picking the Jets. I am not happily picking the Jets, guys, but don't be surprised at all if the Patriots completely destroy them. But I'll pick the Jets. All right. Next, I have a different team, but the Giants Browns. Let's see what I picked here. Giants Browns. This can go either way because both quarterbacks are ass. I think I'm gonna go Giants here because they're 0-2. No one thinks they're gonna win. The Browns stink too, and they have a good team, but I think the Giants, because they're talking about Dayball is going to be gone, so no one thinks the Giants are going to win. I'm picking them just because of that. All right, next they have the Eagles Saints. Let's see. I got the Saints winning, even though that could be risky because they're already 2-0. Realistically, most likely the Eagles are going to win this game because the Saints are already 2-0 and the Eagles are 1-1. So they'll probably even that out. But I'm going to pick the Saints. All right, next Texans Vikings. I got I got Houston winning. Next Broncos Buccaneers. Let's see, where is it? I got Tampa Bay winning. Well, Tampa Bay is a much better team than the Broncos. So if the Broncos win, it's a complete rig job. All right, next we got the Packers, Titans. I think everyone's going to be high on the Packers because of what they did, but I think they'll let Will Levis win this one, and the Titans will get it done. I picked the Titans over the Packers. All right, next we got Bears, Colts. I got the Colts winning because they looked bad last week, so people are gonna not pick them. And I just don't think the Bears are gonna look good until they get an offensive coach. I think they're gonna fire their head coach and then get an offensive guy, and then they'll start looking good again. Just because it just doesn't look good at all. It does not look good over there. So I'm picking the Colts just because they have an offensive guy, and I think they'll figure it out. All right, now we got the Chargers, Steelers. I'm high on Jim Harbaugh, and everyone is too, and that's the problem, and that's why I'm picking the Steelers because I think too many people are going to be on the Chargers with that hot start. It's a different type of matchup, so they're going to have some guys they're going to have to cover. Steelers have a good defense as well. So, I mean, we're just going to have to see how it plays out, but I think the Steelers, I think it's a wash at quarterback, you know. If you ask me, do you want Justin Herbert or if you want Justin Fields? I'd have to think about it, you know. I'd have to see who my players are, what my personnel is, and then I'll make a decision because they're both young, talented QBs. So that's what I say. But the only thing is, Jim Harbaugh is an offensive guy, so he might have the slight edge over Tomlin, the defensive guy. So I picked the Steelers just because of that. You know, because and they win. Both teams win ugly. You know what I mean? So let's see. Most likely Harbaugh is gonna win that if it's a tight game, but I'm gonna take the Steelers, guys, just because I think they'll both be 2-1 if the Steelers win. So Dolphins, Seahawks. I don't know who's gonna be quarterbacking the Dolphins. I'm really not caring either. Uh, they got some weapons, but I mean, their quarterback's gonna be gone, so the timing's gonna be different. It's gonna look way different than it's been looking, guys. Until we see stability at the QB position, I think I have to go Seahawks. But at the same time, this could be one of those games where you just never know. You know, they can sign a quarterback like Tannehill or Cam Newton, and they just have them look good. So I don't feel good about picking this either, but I'm going to go with the Seahawks. We'll see. Next, Panthers, Raiders. Bryce Young's been benched. We saw that coming a year and a half ago. And the Red Rocket, Andy Dalton's in there against Mr. Minshew. I don't know. I think this is going to be a closer game than people think. If the Panthers win, I wouldn't be surprised because Andy Dalton has been known to win games like this. So don't be surprised if Andy Dalton gets it done. Because if people are talking about the Panthers losing out again, I mean, could they afford that? Well, they'd have a first-round pick this year. So, I mean, if they wanted to, they could lose out. But they have no second-round pick, I don't think. So there's that. So we just have to see. But I think I'm going to have to go. I kind of want to pick the Panthers for an upset here, but because off of a benching, I don't know, guys. I'm going to go Panthers because no one's going to see it coming. This is my upset, one of my big upsets. I'm picking the Panthers to win. No one is going to see it coming at all. Because the Raiders, you got to think the Raiders just beat the Ravens, guys. So everyone's going to be like, oh, they just beat the Ravens. So they're going to hammer home on them. So, yeah, I'm going to go Panthers. I could be wrong. I don't care, though. You know what I mean? Whatever. It's a rigged football game. It's just like watching a wrestling match. I could say, oh, this wrestler's going to win, but we still know it's fake, and I could still be wrong. Two things could be true. You know what I mean? It's still fake football, but it doesn't mean I'm going to know who's going to win. I'm not a psychic. But I can guess, and I'm going to try. All right, next we got the Niners, Rams. I got the Niners winning. They took that L last week. But the Rams could just copy that game plan and just... But it's not real football, so that's the problem. Game plan goes out the window. So, I'll pick the Niners, though. Next, Lions, Cardinals. I picked the Lions. I know the Cardinals had a good game last week. I know, I get it. They look good, but I'm picking the Lions. Next, we got Ravens, Cowboys. I'm picking the Ravens because they can't afford to be 0-3 at all. And the Cowboys would be 1-2, and they'll still have all the fans clamoring over them. Cowboys lose nothing by losing. If anything, it makes them more relevant when they're losing. Because now you're talking about them. So, yeah, I'm going to pick the Cowboys to lose and the Ravens to win. All right, next, Chiefs, Falcons. I got the Chiefs winning in a close game. All right, next, Jaguars, Bills. I picked the Bills, but the Jags could beat them, guys. Because the Bills, they're starting off pretty hot. I'm kind of thinking they're going to slow down a little bit. You know what? Nah, let's switch that. Let's go Jaguars with the win. We'll pick the Jaguars to win. Because I think a lot of people are going to pick the Bills. All right, lastly, we got the Commanders versus the Bengals. And I picked Cincy to win because they're 0-2. No one expected Washington to be good anyway, but Cincy usually starts off 0-2, 0-3, and then they turn it around. But I don't think they're going to go 0-3. I picked Cincy to win, guys. And that's how we'll leave it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.